3 Persuasion Secrets from History's Greatest Speaker. You have to watch this one till the end. Learning how to speak well? That's a skill you'll use for life. I've read hundreds of books on speech, conversation, persuasion, psychology. But in the end, it all came down to one guy, Aristotle. And here's the crazy part: every single technique we learn today was already in his 2,400-year-old playbook of persuasion. So instead of wasting years like I did, I'm giving you the core formula. 3 tools. 1 simple system. Master this, and the weight of your words will never be the same. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Let's stick to it together. The 3 keys of persuasion. Aristotle boiled persuasion down to just 3 things: logos, pathos, ethos. First, logos. That's logic. People need to nod their heads and think, yeah, that makes sense. Not just sounds good, but it's true. Clear reasoning. Solid evidence. A flow that's hard to argue with. If they can't say, that's a fair point, you don't have logos. Second, pathos. Logic gets you attention, but emotion gets you action. People move when they feel it's their story. You've got to connect with their pain, their struggles, their feelings. Even a simple, hey, I know how tough this must be, can be more powerful than a mountain of facts. And then comes the real game changer, ethos. Who's talking matters more than what's being said. If people trust you, your integrity, your character, they'll follow you. Even if your logic isn't perfect, even if you don't pull every emotional string. Ethos makes them say, you know what? I believe you. And the best part? You can build it right now. Start with common sense. Ever tried convincing someone with all the data in the world, only to hear, I don't know. They understood you. They just didn't buy it. Why? Because persuasion doesn't start with your beliefs. It starts with theirs. If someone already believes fried chicken is unhealthy, and you tell them, nah, this one's actually low calorie, they'll just think, yeah, right. A pro does this instead. Yeah, usually fried chicken is loaded with calories. But this one? They trimmed the fat, air-fried it, and cut the calories in half. And it actually tastes better. See the move? You first agree with what they already believe. Then you add your exception. That's how you turn logic into persuasion. Key sequence: common sense, agreement, persuasion. Emotion opens the door. Here's the thing: people don't act because of logic. They act because they feel. Advice without empathy feels like nagging. Logic without connection feels cold. But when you start with emotion, you must have felt so frustrated. Or that sounds incredibly tough. You earn trust. And once trust is there, your words start landing. That's why Aristotle's final weapon, ethos, is the ultimate multiplier. And ethos comes from 3 signals. Goodwill. Show you're on their side. Virtue. Show the right values for the situation. Honesty, empathy, courage. Wisdom. Speak with depth, and people lean in. Quote research. Share real stories. Or even say, I'm not 100% certain, but here's what I've seen work. That's what wise people sound like. It's not about pretending to be perfect. It's about being real, trustworthy, and thoughtful. At the end of the day, persuasion isn't about fancy words. It's about logic, emotion, and who you are. Master these 3, and people won't just listen. They'll follow. And if you don't, even perfect logic just sounds like noise. Let's stick to it together.